Well, the government shutdown was an absolute joke, and I meant to have a video on it earlier in this whole process, or I guess on Friday. But I had other things going on, so I was going to do it now, and then it turns out they just came into a deal, and it's over with. But if you look at it, these government shutdowns are just a big patsy. I mean, I think people are actually now not buying into this game when there's a lot of sensationalism, especially in the networks. I mean, excuse me. If you actually looked at the amount of people that would have been laid off, I mean, it's infinitesimal. I mean, there's barely anybody. I mean, it doesn't touch anything. And it makes you wonder, does Congress have any say whatsoever about the funding of the government? It seems like everything's on autopilot, and it just way past what I believe the founders had envisioned. Another thing is, even on our side, which I guess I'm a libertarian, but I guess I align with conservatives, so I've run for office as a Republican, and I believe a lot of 75% of what they believe in. But even on that, our side, I'll call our side the our team, capital R team. They were thrown in the oh well, the military's not going to get their paychecks, this and that. I don't know about you, as a former military member, I was thinking, well, maybe if you were like a reservist and you had drill weekend and they had to cancel that, we've been in those situations before where funding runs out. But as far as I know, the pay periods are like the 1st and the 15th, and there's probably, unless that government shutdown ran way past there was really no worry of that. And then if you know the history of these government shutdowns, they all get back paid. I mean, apparently the commissary was closed one day, which I understand that is can be detrimental to some of the families, and but I think there's a lot of sensationalism in that. The military itself still operates and has, if you listen to some of my other videos about the $21 trillion unaccounted for, I mean, they have ways of funding. I think a lot of this is just they need somebody to use as a patsy to say they're getting hurt in order to play one side. And the same thing on the other side, the liberals. Well, this time they went way out with the illegal immigrants and using them as their little shields, saying that they're doing it for them. Which one of the reasons Trump got elected is because most of America is kind of sick of this subversion of laws, the ease of criminal elements crossing the border. I mean, most Americans are in favor of illegal immigration, constructive immigration, whether that be somebody that is gainfully employed, pursuing education, people that have something to add, or just a good work ethic. But what we don't want is felons. We don't want criminals. We want people that repeatedly have no respect for the law, like repeatedly breaking in or crossing the border. So the fact that they had Chucky Schumer and the rest of the gang decided to play this little game with them is a really bad political move. Usually you'd think they do it with welfare recipients and other low information voters, as they have in the past, people that need certain medical government funding, but this time they went all out. Anyway, we're all still alive. Everything worked out. I guess it worked out. I kind of was happy with the government being shut down, or it wasn't even shut down. It was like maybe at any given, I think the food or the HUD might have had the most employees percentage wise. They would have got a day off, but I mean it was mainly over the weekend. Most government employees had it off. So basically, it was another of the echo chamber media. Trying to get people riled up and trying to get a reaction out of the American public, which I think it could be a good or a bad thing. The American public didn't react, I don't think. It could be a good thing in the fact that people are starting to see past these games, or it could be a bad thing because they're more paying attention to football and basketball. Anyway, like, subscribe. I'll have some more interesting videos later.